Hey, this is Sheila Cox, 5-star real estate agent in the Katy, Sugar Land, Richmond, Texas area. And I want to talk to you about my handy dandy house report or home report. This is completely unique. This is something that I do that is completely unique to my services. I don't know of any other real estate agents in the world that do this, although I'm probably going to start showing other agents how to do this because I think it's that important. This is something nobody else does right now. But when you're in the option period, which make sure you watch that video on option periods, while we're doing the inspections and all that other due diligence, I'm going to do some due diligence myself. So right now I'm going to switch over to my desktop so that I can show you what is in this house report. Now, this is a copy of my house of a house report online, and this is just a sample. Now, every house report is different and unique because every house is unique. So this is just going to give you an idea of the information that I provide. I'll go in and I'll capture all the MLS data so that we have that captured forever. I get all the tax data so that you can see the tax breakdown. I'll scroll down here and you can see all the different tax rates and the tax breakdown for the house. I go through the price history, what did they pay for the house, how long the house has been on the market, all the different changes in prices, which you probably would have gotten when I gave you the price data before we made the offer. This house had some stuff about energy efficiency that I included. I always include the CMA that I do on a house and the pricing data, which you would have gotten ahead of time before we made the offer. Location, I always grab all the maps so that you're very comfortable with where the house is located. So I do aerial views so that you can see what's behind the house. And I mean, I go into the bird's eye view to give you real clear picture and real clear history on the home. I'll gather neighborhood data for you. That's in here, and that includes charts and graphs to what the price is doing. I also like to pull information on all the schools that are zoned to the home, like the elementary school. And in the elementary school, I go by the greatschools.org ratings. I think they're the best. The Texas school rating system is ridiculous. It won't really tell you the difference between a good school and a not so good school. So I do pull up data from greatschools.org, which you can see. You even get demographic information here, but you also get all the details on the school that I can get. And some statistics on the schools. And I do this for, like I said, all the schools, elementary, middle, and high school. So you'll get all that data. And then I also try to sometimes pull up information on the school district so you can get that data. I just like to have it all recorded so you don't have to worry about getting all this data. I get it for you. I do pull up the flood maps and the flood information so that we make sure the house isn't in a high-risk flood zone. Now, of course, that's going to be on your survey also. And most of the area in Katy is in a zone X, which is outside the 500-year floodplain. It's a low risk, but there are some areas that are in 500-year floodplain, so we do have to watch out for that, especially down in Sugar Land. Most of Sugar Land, or at least south of 59, Sugar Land is in 500-year floodplains, and they're levee protected. And a lot of Richmond is also. I also go in and check for sex offenders. I go to the Texas Department of Public Safety and look for sex offenders because, while there might be one or two in the neighborhood, hopefully not, but you definitely don't want to be living right next door to one, or I wouldn't think you'd want to be living right next door to one. So I do try to get that information as well. So you can see it's a lot of information. Going back to the cover page, this particular house report is about 29 pages with all this different information. If I can get a floor plan, I'll put that in here. If there were any foundation issues with the home, I try to research, foundation repair companies. Previous foundation repairs. I tried to get that data. So there could be other information in the report besides this, and this was applicable to this house. But it does show you that I do provide a lot of extra information, more information than other agents have. This is even a picture of the house. So there you go.